All right. Ah, I'm so excited to be here, to be able to talk about someone. To me, it's so much more than just numbers. I mean, what we do out there with finances and as a financial architect, there's a lot of numbers, but I've got an individual here, Candido, who's really made impacts in families' lives. And Candido, want you to start by telling that story you shared with me a while ago about the family and how you really helped them.
Of course, Dennis. Thank you for inviting me. And this is something that got to my heart because they became more than a personal friend. They became family. And this family, she worked from home, so she took care of the kids, drove them to school, and the husband worked outside. And, and during my first year, we got to know each other. We covered the needs for disability insurance, life insurance, and everything to set up the foundation for a good plan. 2 years in, they called me, and she's having these continuous headaches. We thought it was migraine, and shamefully, it turns out to be a tumor. It's the good part was that since we had that foundation and we had disability insurance in place, we were able to uh, bring in the monies to cover for and to replace her at home, like to have somebody helped out, and the husband didn't have to lose time to take time out from work to help out around the house. But and we also since we also had waiver of premium in the life insurance, we were able to convert that into permanent life insurance, accumulate some value. Shamefully, she passed away a year ago, and her two daughters were devastated. But and it was one of the last conversations we had was she knew they were going to be okay. She wasn't going to be around, but there was going to be. She already set the foundation for them to pay for her college, to pay for the wedding, and even though she wasn't going to be there personally, financially, she will have replaced herself.
Yeah, I mean, this is just what we do is important, kid. And life happens, and having a plan, it doesn't make it easier. It doesn't make easier when someone, but it makes it bearable, and it makes it so when they have to bear with everything else, at least they're not devastated and out of money and nothing to do. And that's something I stress always, and that's why I'm excited to have you as part of my team, someone I refer to, because again, I don't sell the products or set the products that you do. I just tell people what they should get, and then you are someone who makes sure they get it, and you make sure that they get the right products as you talk about, which is just wonderful. So didn't really get into it. Can you share a little bit about who you are and what the actual company that you work with is?
Yeah, my name is Candido. So I work affiliated with that company, Northwestern Mutual. It's a mutual company. It's been around for over 167 years. So the Great Depression, the tech bubble in 2000, the Great Depression in '08, we all saw through that. And the way we have helped our customers through those difficult times is by identifying and setting their financial goals, and we make a plan where we can align them and achieve their dreams and aspirations. The way we do that is by taking a personalized approach, and we focus on key activities just designed to take our clients further than they have ever been, and setting up those goalposts that will let us know if we're on track, if we need to change course, like a GPS on a map, like a map on a GPS. And life happens, and we develop a plan which is flexible and will work in favor of our clients and their needs.
Excellent. Yeah, my clients always hear me talk about the Swiss Army knife. You always have to have a Swiss Army. You might need it for this, you might need it for that, but you don't want to have just one thing that only does one thing. You need a Swiss Army, and you really use that approach, which I love. And again, what we do is we talk about retaining more of what you earn, so that you can pursue the passion, whatever that passion is. And you're a great resource and a great tool for people to have. So how should they reach out with you besides the information that I'm going to have in the blog post and below the video?
Mhm.
What's the best way? How do you like to be contacted?
They can visit my website, askcandido.com, that askcandido.com, or they can call. My number is 973-531-2222.
And I love that Ask Candido, because everyone in your family, I know that's where it came from. Everyone's like, ask Candido, he can fix it. So I love that. I mean, that just shows that in your community, ask Candido, he knows. So I appreciate it, sir.
Thanks.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dennis.
See ya.
It was a pleasure.